Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is hashtag 3D for you and me, week number 8. Hashtag 3D for you and me is a make-along that was created by Ashley at Stitchin Ain't Easy, Donna at Gabbing Grammy, and Neva at Manic Mama Musings. So all you have to do is make squares from the 3D Granny Square book. Now, I purchased my book at Joann, so you could probably find it at Joann, Michael's, that type of store, like crafting store. But you can also find it on Amazon, and I will put a link down below. It's fairly cheap on Amazon right now. But if you don't want to purchase the book and you want to join in on the make-along, you can always see if your local library has a copy of the book. Now, if your branch of the library does not have a copy of the book, they may be able to borrow it from another branch of the libraries or another library within the state on an interlibrary loan, so you can always ask about that. Plus, you can digitally download it through your digital library through your site, and that is through the app called Libby. And I'll put links to Libby for the iOS and the Android down below. Libby is free and she is super easy to use. All you need is like a smart device, like your smartphone, like Samsung, iPhones, or a tablet, iPad, whatever other tablets. I mean, there's a million different brands nowadays. That's all you need, and a library card. So that's it, super easy, easy peasy. So you can join in on the make-along and support your local library at the same time. So that's great. So let's get into the square that I made for this week. So the square that I made is a sunflower. Oops, one of my petals is crooked. Let's try to fix that. So here it is. My sunflower turned out a little bit bigger than what it looked like in the book. Like it didn't take up as much of the block. But I kind of like it being big like this. It's like, bam, in your face. I'm a sunflower. It's very nice. Here's what the back of it looks like. So, and you know what? It could have done that because of the way that I done the square. So, as previous videos, I've stated that I want all of my squares to have, 25 stitches on each side. So 100 stitches around. So in order to achieve this, I used the teddy square for this block. So I done the circle the same as the sunflower because it's got some puff stitches in there. You can't really see them because it's black, but there's some puff stitches in there. So it had the same amount of stitches as the teddy. So when you connected the yellow, you done a circle on yellow, but you added some stitches. So instead of adding those stitches, I just done, the 36 around. And then I just started doing the square from the teddy on up. So that's probably why my square is smaller. I didn't even think about that until just now. So that's probably why my petals almost go to the end of the block, because their block was probably bigger because it did have, I believe, more stitches. Can't remember. I know that it didn't total 100. So, and I believe that I was supposed to skip in between on the first row of petals. I was supposed to skip. Oh, I missed one. And I didn't do that. I made mine be like full on petals because I didn't like the sparseness of it. So I did do some changes to it just to, I mean, there was nothing wrong with the pattern. I just wanted it to be a specific way to go with the rest of my squares and fit into my blanket that I'm making. So for the colors for the petals on the flower, I used Paint Box Cotton DK yarn for the whole square. This is number 423, Buttercup. So for the center there, I use number 402, Pure Black. And then for the block itself here, I used number 421, Banana Cream. And it looks almost off-white with like a tinge of a yellowish hint. So it's very pretty. I really liked it. So one of the things, and I just seen one, that I didn't like either, was how the squares looked. And when all of them, I mean the petals looked, when all of them were like that, it was very, I didn't like it. So I sewed them together, but I missed one, so I have to go back and stitch that together later. But that was another thing that I done that the pattern didn't call for. But that one, it doesn't flare out as bad as, but I think that's why it looks funny there. So I have to go back and fix that. But those were my colors for the week. And I will pop in some pictures at the end of the video showing like the progress of the different stages of the square. Now I do have here my bee bag that my friend Donna made for me. I love this bag. It is so cool because like when you set it down on your lap, it just lays open and all of your yarn is just like right there, and then you can just tie it up when you're done. I need to put the yellow in there because I need the yellow for next week's square, and I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the colors for next week. Ooh, if I can get it up there. Ooh. Some nice pretty colors next week. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about next week's square. So that was it for today. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.